he's not actually using a keyboard. He's moving the cursor with his mind.
Yeah, that was Elon Musk. Gazillionaire Elon Musk was talking there about Neuralink. Yesterday, he did a show and tell, and he talks about how he's going to be able to implant the computer into the human brain in the next 6 months, seeking FDA approval. But he's also talking about installing this into the spinal cord, allowing the handicapped to walk again and the blind to be able to see. This is sounding like all kinds of miracles are coming up.
The first two applications we're going to aim for in humans are restoring vision. And I think this is like notable in that even if someone has never had vision ever, like they were born blind, we believe we can still restore vision. Because the visual part of the cortex is still there. Even if they've never seen before, we're confident that they could see. And then the other application being in the motor cortex, where we would initially enable someone who has almost no ability to operate their muscles, sort of like a sort of Stephen Hawking type situation, and enable them to operate their phone faster than someone who has working hands. But then even better than that would be to bridge the connection. Take the signals from the motor cortex, and let's say somebody's got a broken neck, then bridging those signals to Neuralink devices located in the spinal cord. We're confident there are no physical limitations to enabling full body functionality. I mean, as miraculous as it may sound, we're confident that it is possible to restore full body functionality to someone who has a severed spinal cord. So, yeah.
This next part is so wild. Watching these monkeys, the Neuralink trained monkey doing the telepathic typing.
The monkeys actually enjoy doing the demos because they get the banana smoothie, and it's kind of a fun game. So, I guess the point I'm trying to make is like we care a great deal about animal welfare, and I'm pretty sure our monkeys are pretty happy, So as you can see, quick decision maker on the fruit front, and we've been working hard to be ready for our first human, and obviously we want to be extremely careful and certain that it will work well before putting a device in a human. But we've submitted, I think, most of our paperwork to the FDA, and we think probably in about 6 months we should be able to have our first Neuralink in a human. So. Now this video is now 18 months old. So this is Pager, who is playing monkey mind pong. So this is Pager has a Neuralink implant in this video, and the thing that's interesting is that you can't even see the neural implant. So we've miniaturized the neural implant to the point where it matches the thickness of the skull that is removed. So it's essentially it's sort of like having an Apple Watch or a Fitbit, replacing a piece of skull with like a smartwatch, for lack of a better analogy. So you can see, he looks he's normal. And I think that's pretty important. If you have a Neuralink device, like I could have a Neuralink device implanted right now, and you wouldn't you wouldn't even know. I mean, hypothetically, maybe one of these demos. In fact, one of these demos I will. Yeah.
Oh, you know this guy will. He can't wait to show off hooking up this Neuralink that he has part of him as his transhumanism cyborg takes over to show the rest of the world what he can do. But you know, he's not the only one that's looking at this. Even a couple years ago at the World
We're going to
Economic
start the When Humans Become Cyborg session. You know, I always want to be a cyborg. I'm waiting for the day to become one. But let's see. Like today, we like to really talk about the recent developments of brain-computer interface and how that's really blurring the line between man and machine.
That was 2 years ago, and she was talking about blurring man and machine. But guys, it's coming. I mean, this whole thing with the Starlink and the brain implants, you know, they can make zombies of all of us. Just the coverage of all the satellites where they can track us all says a lot. Let me know what you think below. We'll talk to you soon.